Hello and welcome back to class. Today we're going to cover about the entrepreneurship program. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Entrepreneurship program here at Chabot College was founded in 2010, and we are very proud to be one of the most comprehensive entrepreneurship programs in the Bay Area that offers an amazing array of certificates that you can connect with both the entrepreneurship classes along with other certificates that you may be also be taking at Chabot. At a glance, the entrepreneurship programs that we offer is the intro class, the mindset, making the pitch, marketing for entrepreneurs, and the business plan. So the intro class is an amazing class that it allows you to explore what are the traits, what are the characteristics, what are some of the things that you or yourself may want to identify as an entrepreneur. That is the first section of the class. The second section of the class is to identify a business idea that you may want to pursue and what would it take in order to make that happen. And it will culminate with also making an elevator pitch so you can get your company started. One of the learning objectives, or the three learning objectives that you want to look into, is the ability to assess or identify the readiness and your ability and aptitude to start your own business. Also, to be able to articulate, in other words, kind of make a value proposition of your entrepreneurial venture or your business idea. And of course, the last one is, how can entrepreneurship impact your lives and that of society as well? The Entrepreneurship Mindset, or ENTR 5, is also a 3-unit class. And in this class, we take a study throughout history and around the world of entrepreneurs and see their thought process of how they went ahead and started their own companies. What are some of their challenges that they had? What are some of the environmental obstacles and also opportunities that they were able to identify, and how their mindset, their strong ability to move forward, allow them to create their own company. The learning outcomes that a student should have is to identify those similar traits of entrepreneurs throughout histories within themselves, or at least within with the entrepreneurs that we're studying. Evaluate the role of cultural, political, legal structures on the entrepreneur journeys. And of course, we want also students to be able to describe and understand the political, economic, and impact that it has throughout the different classes in our society, meaning working class, middle class, and also people who are in the upper class. Now, this is an excellent class to take. It's only 1 unit. It's making the pitch. You should definitely consider taking this class, because in this class, we highly focus on what would it take for a student or a person to understand what it's like to make an elevator pitch. And hear me out. An elevator pitch is not just something that you've seen on TV or in the Shark Tanks. An elevator pitch is a well thought out process of being able to bring in a value proposition and be able to convey that information in a persuasive manner to gauge the interest of someone to be able to hear you out more, or even become a partner or become a financial investor. In this class is the learning objectives of this class is for students to demonstrate the key entrepreneur leadership qualities, and also be able to deliver a 1 to 2 minute elevator pitch presentation that will have, the value proposition, the market research, the budget, the summary, and ask. Now, for those students that will be joining our annual elevator pitch competition, this is a mandatory class. It's only 1 unit. We will meet 8 times. And the hyper focus is in each student for them to become the best polished version of themselves to be able to speak in public. Now, Entrepreneurship 20, or Marketing for Entrepreneurs, is one amazing class. And the reason why I love this class so much is because this is the class it's all about. How do you make money out of your business idea? While Entrepreneurship 1, we get to explore and research the business idea with the market outcome and so on. With Marketing for Entrepreneurs, is highly focused in the how do you go ahead and go to market so that you can create an opportunity to sell your product or your process improvement, of course, your services. Some of the learning outcomes that students should have is the ability to assess new media tools, not just traditional, such as putting things on the newspaper back in the days or the radio or TV, but now more of the status quo, the normalization of being able to use Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Google opportunities to also and also to be able to create Google Ads, etc. In addition to that, we also want them to understand that there is a grassroots or traditional approach of promotional tools that would allow them to go ahead and roll up their sleeves and go and create new businesses. One of the last outcomes is going to be for students to be able to create a plan that has a marketing mix of both traditional and not traditional strategies or plans to be able to have customer acquisitions. Now, ENTR 30 is a 3-unit class, and this is the business plan. Now, this is what we consider the capstone class, and this class could be considered a little bit difficult, particularly if students have not taken 1 and 20, in order to be able to truly be ready to talk about how they're going to plan out their entire launching of their business or the growth of their business. In this class, students have to be highly motivated to want to launch their company. Part of the SLOs or the learning objectives will be to evaluate a business plan from A through C to be able to see if this is going to be able to meet an investment grade, meaning that when you take this class, you should be able to come out with a plan that you can take to a bank, you can take to an investor, that you can take to a venture capitalist, or you can make a pitch to a private equity so that you can raise funds. If you want to be able to demonstrate the ability of understanding and collecting and interpreting primary and secondary market research, and you also be able to demonstrate the ability to write out an entire business plan. Now, we do use a software for this business plan, so this allows you to keep these things easy, on track, and then the ability to be able to just print it out and spit it out. So you're not focusing in the formatting as much as you're focusing in the context that goes inside of those boxes, for lack of better terms. Of course, the last part of this, as always in business, is going to be able to you create a presentation of everything that you've done. So in case you were going to a bank, venture capitalist, or private equity, and you needed to present, you will be polished and ready to present your business idea and your plan. Now, I did mention earlier about our annual elevator pitch competition. We are very excited about this. Once a year, we take the brightest of the brightest, the top 10 candidates of the students that have taken all of our entrepreneurial classes, and they get to compete in front of a live audience. This is a wonderful opportunity to get your business idea out there for people to hear what you're doing. And one of the beautiful things about this is that you are being evaluated by professionals, business owners, investors. And so their feedback that you're going to be getting from the judges is going to be an incredible journey, an incredible experience. The top 3 places win real money. In terms of cash or how much they win, it changes from year to year, but we've done as much as $2,500 for first place, $1,500 for second place, and $1,000 for third place. It changes from time to time, but it's real money. You will get it, and you can use that money into your business idea or however you want at your discretion. And of course, you're getting a very strong approach of understanding how to do public speaking. The instructors, whether it's myself or one of my counterparts, we hyper focus in the way you're doing this, so it becomes more like a one-on-one coaching class. Participate in the elevator pitch competition. We do want you to finish ENTR 1 because that will give you everything that you need from market research all the way to elevator pitch. And of course, we want you to take the entrepreneur making the pitch class, which is 8 sessions, hyper focus only in making an elevator pitch. So that's a wonderful way to get trained and get ready to go out into the real world so that you can start your own companies. So that is Chabot's entrepreneurship program, and we look forward to seeing you in one of our classes.